Hello, my name is Thor Heidman, and I'll be continuing our discussion on foster youth. Our next topic is going to be what happens to foster youth when they become adults. So to start with the question, what percentage of foster youth grow up to be homeless? Take a minute to answer the question, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause this video. So the answer is D. 40 to 50% of foster youth grow up to be homeless. So let's go ahead and look at some information on what happens to children when they age out of foster care. So what happens to foster youth when they become adults? So as previously stated, 40 to 50% of foster youth become homeless when they turn 18 or they are emancipated. A lot of this comes from the instability of their home life and the lack of resources they have when they leave the foster system. And when they leave the foster system, that's either they turn 18 or they are emancipated. Next, when they become adults, or even before, a lot of foster youth suffer from substance abuse, mental illness, and they typically end up in the judicial system. So some statistics are that foster youth are 2 to 4 times more likely to experience substance abuse and mental illness. Now, the substance abuse that they have is usually a result of self-medicating for their mental illnesses. And a lot of this could be solved with the proper support in healthcare and in just regular medical care, because a lot of these children do not have the proper support for their mental and physical health when they are leaving the foster care system, and sometimes when they're in the foster care system itself. Additionally, we've all heard of the school to prison pipeline, but the foster care to prison pipeline is real. Foster care children are 2.5 times more likely to end up in the judicial system, and foster children that have 5 or more different foster care placements have a 90% chance of ending up in the judicial system. Additionally, foster care youth are less likely to graduate college than most any other demographic. Less than 10% of them graduate college. Now, some states do have programs to assist these individuals as they're transitioning out, but there's been limited success from these results. And the state of Washington seems to have one of the better programs. They have a 50% success rate. Now, that's a huge improvement from the 2% of foster youth that do graduate college. However, 50% is very low. Now, our next topic that we're going to be going on to is foster parents themselves and how to support them and kind of how to become a foster parent yourself. So in the state of California, how much financial support do foster parents receive each month? Go ahead and take a look at our question and answers and try to decide which one you think it is. If you need more time, go ahead and pause. So foster parents in the state of California typically receive around $1,000 a month. It's a little less, but that's a pretty good average, and that's per one child. So when looking at foster parents, who can become a foster parent? So anybody can become a foster parent. It's just a matter of passing a criminal background check and having a monthly source of income that can cover the cost of having a child and pay all of your household expenses. You are also required to be 18 years of age. It doesn't matter if you're married, partnered, or single. And so, and a lot of these places also have other age requirements. Some are 21, some are 25, and San Bernardino County actually has a age requirement of 28 years of age. And in order to be a foster parent, you also have to be able to provide a room for the child. So it can't be a single bedroom home. You have to have at least 2 bedrooms for them to sleep in. And you must also have some way of driving. You have to own your own car, and you have to have a clean driving record. So, as previously stated, foster parents receive roughly $1,000 per month, and it's a little less. It's about $950, and foster parents with foster children that have disabilities receive a little bit more based on that child's disability. Those children are also given Medicare and other support to help the foster parent pay for the child in their home. As far as supports for foster parents, there are a few organizations that can help them either with their foster child themselves or with themselves in general, just the foster parents, because they need a lot of support. So a couple of them are Family Focused Treatment Association, and they're there to help treat foster care patients that have mental health issues or other health issues. There's also the National Foster Parent Association, and they're a support organization that helps parents become the best foster parents themselves. And we've already talked about becoming a foster parent. One of the best ways to support foster parents is to become a foster parent yourself and to help take some of the burden off of the foster parents that there are. And so thank you for watching our presentation, and I hope you were able to get some good information about fostering.